Mandale coca jouer, mandaloya. Mandale coca jouer, mandaloya. My name is Baz Kelly. I'm founder and head instructor of the Michigan Center for Capoeira. O mandale coca jouer, mandaloya. O mandale coca jouer, o mandaloya. Capoeira is an Afro-Brazilian art form that combines elements of martial arts, dance, acrobatics, and music into a game. It goes back to slavery in Brazil, that slaves were brought to Brazil. The majority of them were from Africa, from different regions in Africa. Some of the slaves were captured from the rainforests in Brazil. So after their long day of works, basically they would get locked up in what was called a senzala. Senzala was like the quarters where the slave masters would hold all the slaves. And then they started to develop these dances, and basically their whole goal was to do a party and keep the morale up high. You can imagine that being a slave not the most enjoyable scenario to be in. What we know is that because they were different tribes, they had different kind of rituals and cultural ceremony that they did, which looked to many people like a party, a dance party. Two people would enter this circle and start dancing, exchanging kicks and escapes and dancing. So when the slave master would look in, it would just be like two people playing around. But actually they started developing martial art that disguised itself inside of a dance. Well, I moved here from Israel in 2005. I liked the area, and I noticed that there wasn't any capoeira here. Well, actually there was, but it was very, very small. Now, I started learning capoeira back in Israel, and Israel is known to be the second biggest group in the world for capoeira right after Brazil, with over 10,000 people training capoeira in Israel. I flew back to Israel, talked to my master, and they encouraged me to come here and start to work here. Israel fits inside Michigan 6 times. And I was like, wow, there's only like maybe 100 people doing capoeira here. The first couple of years were very challenging. They were very challenging because not a lot of people know, and still don't know, and not a lot of people knew about capoeira. It was challenging, first of all, to get a place to teach, because we had to find a facility. We started sending about a bunch of letters out and going to places. Then this amazing woman used to own a dance studio that was called Positive Attitude Dance Academy. And she was like, hey, come try teaching here. That's when suddenly we had a home. It took a couple of years until the wheel started to get going and people started to recognize us, facilities started to invite us to workshops. It wasn't the easiest thing, but the first, I would say, two years were kind of like, it wasn't hard, but it was a good challenge. The movements in capoeira are very unique. If you look at them, there's rarely any contact in capoeira. So you have moves that people see in breakdance. You have moves that people see in karate. You have moves that people see in gymnastics. We have all this mixture of everything. That's one of the reasons that I'm very passionate about capoeira, because it's so diverse. Structure starts with a warm-up, and then we do some basic conditioning, if it's some handstand work, some ab work, and some flexibility of the back. And then we move on to start learning specific moves to teach a sequence. And then that will build up until we get to a roda. And then two people go into the roda and they try to play their capoeira game. Sometimes they'll do the stuff that we learned in class, and other times they'll just start to improvise and communicate and create this amazing dance, communication, moment, game. I like to call it a game. You can't do capoeira by yourself because you need the community around you to support you and to encourage you. So when you go into like this hall, the circle, you have the people that are singing, they're chanting for you, they're encouraging you, and when you succeed in a move that you've been training for a long time, they're all gonna cheer for you and be very excited about it.